Starting January 1st, 2026, the tax laws in America are going to change. For many, it's going to be better, but there are going to be some cutbacks also. So what is in this One Big Beautiful Bill Act, 𝗏𝗏, that starts on January 1st, 2026? A small monologue that looks at the salient features. What do you get? Where do you get? How do you get? And what do you miss out? All these and more in this quick monologue. As always, a request to please like this video, and if you have not already subscribed to our channel, do subscribe to our channel.
Who was Parashurama, who led a life of devotion, dedication and daring? Why did he take birth on the earth? Was it to eradicate corrupt Kshatriya rulers who had become tyrannical and oppressive, or was it to bestow daya for the needy?
Effective Jan 1, 2026, of Public Law 11921, these are the permanent tax cuts. In 2017, the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, TCJA provisions were set to expire. This bill, 𝗏𝗏, makes it permanent. The tax rates are going to be kept low, like current brackets, 10%, 12%, all the way up to 37% are locked in. Without this, the taxes could have spiked to 39.6% and so on and so forth. So that's a good one. Locked in means until some other government decides to tinker with the income taxes. This is personal income taxes. Corporate income tax is going to be still 21%. Standard deduction, it used to be, if I remember correctly, in 2025, I think it used to be 25,000. Now that has gone, this is for married, and now that has gone to 32,200. That's a significant jump. Even for single filers, it's 16,100. Head of house, 24,150. So a lot of good things there in terms of deductions. Also, there is going to be no tax levied on tips. If you happen to be in the service industry, all the tips that you make, there will be no taxes. That means you don't have to report your tips as income. Next, no tax on overtime. You have a job that requires you to work overtime beyond the 40 hours a week rate, whatever number of hours you work, you don't have to pay taxes on that. Auto loan interest. This is a really good one. You can deduct up to $10,000 in interest for US assembled cars. Tesla, General Electric, Ford, and many others who are assembling the cars in the United States will be able to give this thing and claim credit, saying that if you buy our car, you can deduct up to $10,000 in the interest payments towards the car. Next, there is going to be a senior bonus, which is an extra $6,000 standard deduction for people who are age 65 and more. Also, there are other things that are given. SALT and families. SALT is the state and local tax deduction. This limit jumps from $10,000 to $40,000. That's a big jump. Child tax credit, it has been boosted to $2,200 per child, and it is also permanently indexed to inflation. What does that mean? That means as the inflation goes up every year, this number will also bump up. I think it's the same for Social Security benefits also. So this is called an inflation index. That's a good thing. Trump accounts. The government deposits $1,000 for every child born during the period 2025 to 2028. This is tax-free growth. Like there are funds that you can put this money in and you can enjoy tax-free growth. What tax-free growth means is that, let's say you keep putting $1,000 a year, and that grows to, by the time the child is 21, you do the math, right? 1,000 times 21 is 21,000. But because of interest and the way you invested it, becomes $35,000. The entire $35,000 at the age of 21 will go untaxed. You don't have to pay taxes on the profit. That's a good thing. So all these are good. This is going to mean less revenue to the government. Then where are they tightening? Well, this is where the offsets are there. To pay for these cuts, the bill includes significant spending reductions and tax increases elsewhere. For example, social safety net cuts, 20% cut to food stamps, that is the supplementary nutrition something program, and significant reductions to Medicaid funding over 10 years. So those who are on Medicaid will see some funding decrease, which means some of the things that used to cost you less now, procedures are going to cost more. University tax, excise tax on large private university endowments, it has been increased and it is now up from 8% to 21%. Green energy gone. All those people who are buying electric vehicles, like for example, if you bought Tesla or a 100% electric vehicle car, you used to get EV tax credits. There were both tax credits from the federal as well as the state in which you bought the car. Those things, state is not gone yet, but the federal, which was a bigger one, that's gone now. So that's also one more thing. So here are all the references. You can take a look at them, and I'm going to provide them as part of our description section. And you can see that Trump is really trying to put money back in your pocket in the hope that you will spend it, and that in turn will kickstart the economy in the United States. I think there is an additional $2 trillion deficit that will get added because of the OBBA. We'll have to wait and see. I don't have the exact numbers on the top of my head, but there is going to be a little bit more money that is going to get tagged on to the debt that the United States is currently experiencing. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.